Hey everyone! Ah, goodness! It's been over a year since I thought I was gonna play this game, and only right now are we getting around to recording the prep video for The Legend of Grimrock II. Before we go any further, there is not going to be any gameplay in this video. Instead, I will announce the winners of the roll-off for what characters will be present in this game based on the roster of signups we had over a year ago for the first-person real-time combat grid-based dungeon crawl games I wanted to play. My God, I can't believe it was like a year and 2 months ago. About a year ago, I expected to be done with Isle of the Beholder 2, but oh man, that took me a lot of willpower to get back into it for, didn't it? Between September and when we finished it a few days ago. In any case, in this video, I'm going to announce the winners, which I'll do in just another minute, and then we'll go through giving you winners, assuming you're even going to see this video, because it has been over a year, so we might not have any responses from those who have won, in which case I will just decide for those winners what we're going to look like. But I want you guys to get a chance to tell me what you want to look like, what race you want to be, and what class you would like to be. So to that end, I will show you the portraits, and we'll discuss how you can choose which portrait you would like to be. We'll go ahead and show you all the races, and I'll hover over the description so you can read them, because I'm not going to insult you by doing that. And we'll do that same thing with the classes, and then we'll chat a little bit about The Legend of Grimrock II together, about where we're going to start recording it, and what the plan will be for this. So to that end, let's announce the winners. My goodness. So, the winners for The Legend of Grimrock II roster are Lost Fremen, who wanted originally in the Isle of the Beholder series to play a paladin named devised. Belduke also won for a cleric role, originally in Isle of the Beholder 2. No cleric exists in The Legend of Grimrock though, but by all means you can tell me what class you would like to be when I begin showing them. M. Stoultons won for mage, and Payton Fane won for whatever role is left over, whatever you feel is necessary, they would fill that role. So to that end, let's go ahead and take a look at what those roles can be. So, we'll start first by hovering over the races and classes so you guys can read about them, and I'll chat a little bit about the game with you guys. So, this is not the first time I will be playing through The Legend of Grimrock II from my channel. I believe I have 2 playthroughs of this up on my channel. One where I did it blind, and another where I did it like a few months later with a group of also volunteers from my channel. It was a great deal of fun to go through the game both of those times. I had a blast playing it, and I have fond memories of this game. I believe I've played through the game off-screen a total of about 6 times, but it has been several years since I last played this game. I want to say like something like 4 years. I think the game came out in 2017, if I recall correctly. But I think the last time I played through it was 2019. In any case, I'm looking forward to playing through it again. I know I don't remember quite where everything is, so it should be fun to bumble about for a bit with you guys. I am intending this time around as well, because I have played through the game several times, that I'm going to give myself a little bit of, well, I'm going to cheat a little bit, shall we say. And I'll talk about why I'm going to do that, and how we're going to do it after we're done going over the classes and portraits. I've been looking at some mods for this game, because I know that my viewers don't mind me running mods for the games. But although I've played through the Magic of, I think it was called the Magic of Grimrock, and really liked it, it has been a while since I've played that mod for the game. I actually tried quite a few mods, and a few custom levels too. But this was also several years ago. So I think we will still play through a unmodded version of the game for this playthrough, with the exception that I'm intending to do a little bit of cheating. I'm going to be pulling up the console to do a few things, which I'll talk once again with you guys about once we're done looking at the portraits. I'll never forget walking into the desert for the first time. Oh my goodness, how can you forget that when you're fighting off the group of mummies for a while, and then you walk through the portal to, like where are all these things coming from? Oh my god. That was quite a shock the first time. Well done, developers of this game. What, Giant Games? Is that the name of the company? I can't remember now. It's probably right here on the main title menu too. Anyway, those are the classes which are available to us. You guys have seen the races. So here's how we're going to do the portraits. I'm going to show you the portraits, obviously, right now. And this is portrait 1-1. Row 1, column 1. So if you wanted this portrait, for example, for you, here, this is row 3, column 2. So you would tell me you can say either row 3, column 2, or just say 32 or 32. And that would tell me that, like, you tell me, hey, I want to be a human, I want to be 32. And that would tell me that, okay, this portrait for you, for example. I don't think, by the way, yeah, I have no custom portraits for the game either. I was tempted to try to get the old Isle of the Beholder portraits here, but this'll do, I think. I do like the Grimrock II portraits. We also have different races over here than we ever did in Isle of the Beholder, which didn't have, like, insectoids or minotaurs or the like. So once again, here are the insectoid portraits. And we'll do the same now with the other races, too. I don't think I've ever taken an insectoid for either playthrough I did of the game. Not that I'm asking you guys to choose them. It would be interesting to have one in this playthrough. Almost done, guys. Almost done. Here are our minotaurs. There is no wrong choices, by the way. If you want to play a minotaur mage, I am willing to give it a go. There are bonuses and penalties to choosing all of those types of classes. You might be on the front line as a minotaur mage, because I'll need you to tank, but it is possible. Or it could perhaps be considered a challenging run if I take a character of that sort. Here's the rattlings. Alright, guys. So, once again, the winners of Legend of Grimrock II were Lost Fremen, and the Stuldens, Belduke, and Payden Fane. We will come up with another one of these types of games to play for the next group, who wins the next roll-off. In any case, you might have forgotten that the winners of the Isle of the Beholder series was I Like to Stay Home, who was Roikvis, Alexander, who was Alexander, Scavy Oko, who was Scavy, and Damien Reloaded, who was Kokor Hekkas. Now, really quick, cheating. I have played through Legend of Grimrock multiple times. I have beaten the game on hard. I found it a little too grindy for me and not as much fun as normal mode, so we're going to play through this game on normal. I've always felt that the Grimrock series, both the first and second game, gave you enough skill points that you were able to fulfill the basic needs of the character classes that you were playing, but you weren't able to go really out and experiment, perhaps with something a little more fun. So my intention for the Legend of Grimrock is that every 4 levels, my characters will be given a free skill point. So I think we will end the game with 3 more skill points, if I recall correctly. I think the max level I got in this game was like around level 12. If it's higher than that, we can, if it's like level 16 is actually the end game. You know what, why don't I just look this up really quick? Okay, it looks like level 18 is about the absolute max level that you'll reach, with most characters ending around level 17. And while you can reach higher levels, the required amount of experience is astronomical. It begins greatly increasing, and from level 19 to 20 would take an unbelievable amount of hours to do so, grinding on creatures endlessly to reach the very final, perhaps, or not final, to reach level 20. So, what we'll say is every 5 levels, my characters will earn an extra skill point. I don't think it worked that way in the base game. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I'm pretty sure whenever you level, you get 1 skill point, with the exception of character creation, in which case everyone, I believe, gets 2, and I think humans can get an extra 1 if they choose a certain perk. So I will bring up the console at level 5 and spawn a skill book on my characters who reach that level, because I want to have a little more fun with my characters, as opposed to always taking the things that they absolutely need in order for them to fulfill the roles that they are within. Number 2, if one of you want to play an alchemist, I am not going to take guns. I remember being rather disappointed with firearms in this game, and bows and or throwing weapons, or even spells, I felt were much better for an alchemist. I know they have a perk which allows their firearms to misfire significantly less often, 50% less chance of misfiring, but I didn't like firearms very much in this game, and felt they were more of a hindrance than a help. So I won't take firearms if you pick a alchemist. Alright, and I think that's it, everyone. Oh, recording the game. So I'm going to let this video be up here on my channel for 2 days, and I will begin recording this game probably late on Thursday, with the first episode in my intention to upload it on Saturday. That would be July 15th, 2023. And if I can keep recording an episode of this every other day, then we should finish this just about when September rolls around, because I think this will take about 30 or 40 episodes or so for us to reach the very end of the game. Anyway, so that's it, guys. So those are the winners. I'll make sure to leave a comment pinned from me below to indicate who won. A reminder as to how we'll do portraits, when we're going to start playing the game, and how we're going to do just a little bit of cheating. I'm not really looking to prove I can beat the Grimrock II. I've already done that. So, yeah. So hopefully this is acceptable. And once again, if you won the role and you see this video, please let me know what you would like to be and what you want your portrait looking like. Otherwise, I'll make a decision based on what you told me you wanted to be in the Eye of the Beholder, for the Eye of the Beholder game, if you had won that roll off. Alright, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and maybe I'll see you on Saturday. Take care, everyone.